Happy New Year, everybody. Hi, my name is Jay, and here's what happened this week in Hearthstone. Let's get right into it. This week, early in this week, Donkey from Donkey.top, he started talking about archetype game counts, win rates, the discussions on Twitter, and I'll link it in the description below. And it's really interesting. Pay no attention to what I selected. I was wrong. I wasn't paying attention 100%. And I just wanted to bring this up. Again, there's people that are much smarter than me talking about this now, but it brings up very interesting points. When I'm doing the top 5 decks or the budget deck videos, you're looking at the screens that I'm looking at on Donkey.top and hsreplay.net, and you'll see games on here. So Treant Druid, 57,000, Highlander Druid, 42,000. This does not mean that there's 57,000 games played only. This is a small sample size. It gives you an idea. Now you can take this data and say, look, from this, Treant Druid is being played a lot more than Thaddeus Druid. Take that as the indicator of what you need, of how many games is showing these win rates or what have you. But nothing is set in stone. I don't know the total amount of games played. I do not know the total archetype games played. No one does online except for those that are working for Hearthstone. So just remember that. Next up, Heroic Tavern Brawl is here this week. Everybody's excited, right? Spend 1,000 gold for the chance to get really cool prizes. There's not a lot of people that were excited for this mode. I mean, there's people that are high rolling, and there's people that are really good at the game, the pros and what have you, or streamers doing it for the streams. In my opinion, save your gold. There's only, I think Zeddy said this afternoon, this week, that it was 0.65% of players get 12 wins. You have to get, I think it was at least 6 wins or 7 wins to even make your gold that you've spent worth this. It's tough to do. It's not easy to do. My suggestion to Team 5 is, if they want a bigger buy-in for this mode, and I don't know what the numbers are, like I said, I don't know these statistics. I would suggest, like they did with the Death Knight skins, offering that for, 3 wins or 4 wins or something like that. I would play the game, the mode, multiple times just to get those skins, and I know others would too, without any other rewards besides what we would get in the original Heroic Brawliseum. I'm not playing, unfortunately. Next up, I'm sure most of you seen it. I will link the notes in the description, but in April, Hearthstone Duels is going away. Sad day. The dev comment was, as we think about the future of Hearthstone and where the team can best focus their efforts, we've made the difficult decision to discontinue support for Duels mode. We do not have plans for any further scheduled updates for Duels, and the mode itself is scheduled to be removed from the Hearthstone client in April 2024. They said removed, and people were commenting that, well, why don't you just remove mercenaries or what have you? It's 2 different entities. Anytime a card is released in the entire game, it affects Duels, and mercenaries is closed. There's nothing else that needs to be done except for if something is like broken in the entire client itself. So this change will allow us to shift our resources to where they feel they will have the most impact, including traditional Hearthstone, Battlegrounds, and more. To that end, Battlegrounds Duos is scheduled for an upcoming Battlegrounds patch, and we're trying out some Duels treasures for our next arena season. More details soon. We want to thank our passionate Duels fans for every pile of loot, treasure, and hard-fought victory you've collected along the way. It's been a heroic run, and we couldn't have done it without you. Now, there's some that are very sad about this. I personally do not play the mode a lot. I thought it was fun. I just didn't play it a lot. And it looks like from Firestone's data, thank you Firestone for this, not a lot of players were playing this as well. I mean, mostly everything is Battlegrounds or traditional Hearthstone. So to me, this makes sense. It sucks. I know it's not fun. No one wants to hear about, a mode that you really love, and that's the thing that you really want to enjoy playing is going away. But if they can focus on other potential things, me personally, I'm okay with it, but I feel for everybody who's devastated about this. I hope they're able to free up that time to make some really cool stuff for the Duels players who are going to be missing out. The last thing I have to talk about, on January 7th, 2023 was the first time you all saw my face on this channel. I've been doing videos since November of 2022, but this is pretty much 1 full year of me talking about Hearthstone with the webcam and everything like that. Very excited. Lots of videos I've done. I'm over at 1,000 subs right now. I'm having a lot of fun doing this, and I know I've said this like multiple times now. Thank you so much for all the support, all the likes, all the subscribes, all the comments, all the you're telling me that you're wrong, Jay. You know, I appreciate every little bit of it. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe for more stuff. And until then, I will see you in the tavern, or I'll see you in the next video.